I'm gonna call the truth out right now, and I just start whacking the shit out of him. Doctor had told me, if you had not been here within 4 hours, you would have died. I don't have a wheel today, but instead I have your guys' questions. I made a tweet asking you guys to ask me anything. I'm here today to answer those questions. The voice in the back of your head asks, how did you meet Nano and become close friends? I met Nano because he joined my stream, and then I asked him to play a game of League. Some weird questions were asked. This is me and Nano's first ever interaction.
So I let this guy borrow my account when I was kind of like done, you know? Like I discovered like girls. And
ever since we've been really good friends. He donated like over $5,000 to me during the subathon, which he still regrets to this day. So Nano, sorry buddy. Embarrassing childhood memory. I have really bad memory. My best friend Dave Singh, who I've known for 15 years, a long time. I just DM'd him asking, embarrassing childhood memories. And he replies, you pooped your pants in your dad's backyard. Laughing emoji. I did? Yeah, we were playing basketball outside, and then I hear you scream my name out of nowhere, and I see you squatting down next to the pool. Now, if this is when I was living with my dad, I was probably 8 years old. I did not remember this at all. I don't doubt that he's telling the truth. He just told me that is a core memory to him. That is crazy that I did not remember this, but there you go. That's an embarrassing childhood memory. This is a good one. It's coming from Andrew Gianmarco. When did you decide to become a content creator, and why did you decide to become a content creator? I've been doing videos for a long time, but I think since last year when I first started doing the daily uploads, it's probably when I went full-time creator mode. Like in my head, I'm a content creator. But also I did Twitch for a good 3 years as well. Why did I become a creator? Entertaining people is fun. It's just something I like to do. I like to play games, and so I was like, why not just put it on screen? You know, interacting with people is a lot of fun. There's not much more to it. Slaybix asks, when you have a kid, will you pass down the title of DiddySauce and become Donkey Sauce instead? Now that's definitely a reference to Diddy Kong and Donkey Kong, but does that really make any sense? Because isn't Diddy like the younger brother or like friend? I'm pretty sure Diddy Kong is just a friend of Donkey Kong. I don't know how that would work, but yes, my kid's name will be Donkey Sauce. Oh, okay, over here, Ika asks, why did you start making YouTube videos and streaming, and who was your inspiration? I'm gonna answer more so the inspiration part. For YouTube videos, one of my big inspirations was Etika. He was actually one of the first creators I had started watching, and I loved his energy, loved his vibes. I would always watch all of his streams, all of his YouTube videos. I was an old head of Etika. I watched him when Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire were announced. Rest in peace. I really do miss Etika. It really is a shame that he is gone. Nano is obviously someone I've watched for a very long time. Nano and Rhyme were both big in the Dokkan scene that I watched him for a very long time. So it's weird to know that Nano is actually one of my best friends now, and I make content with him all the time. Nano was the one who pushed me to start making YouTube content. He came over to my Twitch stream. I was doing a subathon, and he was like, you're wasting so much of your time that you could be doing, and also just be doing YouTube at the same time as you're doing Twitch. And I was like, let me try it out. And so here we are. Ludwig. I actually watched Ludwig when he was like a 50 viewer streamer. I watched Ludwig when he started playing Pokemon, and he started blowing up off of Pokemon, and I was like, oh, this is cool. And so I started watching his streams, started watching his YouTube videos with Pokemon. It's really weird to see that he has become one of the biggest streamers and YouTubers on the platforms. It's nuts. I'm probably missing a couple, but yeah, those are probably who inspired me the most. Gabriel asks, congratulations on 100K. For my question, I would like to ask, who is your editor? I have multiple. I have my boy Choco, which is the main editor that always edits basically all of my videos for me. I also have my editor Mika, who takes some of the bigger projects when he gets the opportunity to. This video is being edited by Mika, and then also I have my shorts editor and TikTok editor, Say Sarah. Boom, right there as well. All three of those guys are my editors. That's my team. I'm not forgetting anyone, right? What motivates you to keep working hard? This job is definitely my dream job. I don't know where I would be without it. What inspires me to keep on working hard is I've always told myself that if I ever would make it, I would always strive to keep it as long as I could. You guys are making it possible for me to stay at my job right now and keep on doing this, which I love. So thank you guys so much for all the support and everything. You guys make this possible. Tyler, aka Nanogenix, asks, which fast food place has the best sauce? Yeah, this is a hard one because I'm the sauce man. I have been loving Whataburger. Their jalapeno ranch, I think is what it's called. I can really put that on anything and enjoy it. Chick-fil-A sauce is really goated, and then also Chick-fil-A Polynesian sauce is also very much goated. McDonald's barbecue sauce is really good. A lot of good sauces out there, man. The people streamer Cinna.
It's music to my ears, baby.
What other content are you gonna do apart from Dokkan? And what can we expect in the future with stream? Actually, this Q&A starts kind of like a new chapter for the channel, I would say. I want to start moving more towards other variety Dragon Ball games, like more Budokai Tenkaichi, Raging Blast, more just everything in general. I'm not getting rid of Dokkan. I still love the game. I still enjoy it, but probably not daily Dokkan soon, which hopefully you guys are gonna stick around for, which I'm super excited for. I want to do more variety Dragon Ball games, doing more collabs with some of my other friends as well that do other stuff other than Dokkan, you know, like Rhyme does not want to do Dokkan, and I love making content with Rhyme and hanging out with him. Another thing I want to do for content is one of my rooms over here in the house, I want to turn into kind of like a set and then make a fun couch gaming series that I'm thinking of and I'm planning in my head. Just gotta get everything unpacked. As for streaming, if you guys have been following my Twitch streams at all, there haven't been any. I do plan on coming back to streaming very soon. I want to start streaming almost daily. I mean, I'm literally in Austin, Texas, where all the streamers are, and all of my friends here are streamers. It's not like I haven't been wanting to stream in this past month. It's just not been my priority at the moment. It'll be back. Don't worry, it'll be back. Follow the Twitch channel if you haven't already, and subscribe too if you have not. Like the video, and yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying so far. Let's continue on. Not Nor asks, opinions on this fish. It looks like a lemon. GodZZ asks, have you ever had a life or death situation? Yeah, I have. And it was actually just a little over a year ago now. I woke up one morning and just started throwing up. Tried to drink some water, insta vomited that out too, and much more. I kept on going and going. I did not want to go to the hospital because bills. The hospital's expensive in the US. And I was saying, no, I'll wait it out and see what happens. And that keeps on going, and I am now not able to move, and I can barely keep my eyes open. At a certain point, laying in my bed, I'm like, I think I'm dying. Both my mom and my brother carry me because I cannot walk. Get to the hospital, lay down and everything. I'm getting injected with water. I have never felt so good with a needle in my arm ever in my life. It was literally just water going into my veins, and it felt so good because my body was finally getting rehydrated. The doctor had told me, if you had not been here within 4 hours, you would have died. Still never figured out what it was. A stomach bug, something. It could have been whatever. I would have died because I couldn't have drank water. DotoDoya asks, thoughts, and then since this picture, I mainly just see a person in the middle and then also a moth. I mostly see the moth, but I see the person in the middle too. Super Delito 33 asks, what's your favorite part of being a content creator? I'm not gonna lie, it's probably working from home and then also talking to people. I have got to meet so many new friends. It's insane. If I didn't have this job, I wouldn't have moved to Austin. I wouldn't have had all the friends that I have now. I wouldn't have had any of this. If this didn't happen, then that wouldn't have happened, and then that wouldn't have happened. And it's like everything happens for a reason. Being a content creator, I am just so grateful for everything that I have in life right now. I have a great friend group here. I still have a great friend group back at home in Jersey. I'm just very happy. This is my job right here. I don't have to go to work. I don't know. There's so many benefits to it. A lot of problems content creators have is like mental health. Really rude comments can get into people's heads. I just have a really loving community, so I'm really grateful to you guys. I rarely see the hateful comments, and if I do, they probably have their own problems going on and just put it out on other creators. Best part about being a content creator, making a lot of new friends, talking to a lot of new people, just getting to work from home. It's great. It's awesome. Tomer asks, what came first, the chicken or the egg? The check. Koku Kiko, hopefully I said that right, asks, why of all games was it Dokkan Battle? Which made you make it into a YouTube career, and how did you meet people like Nano and Truth? I already talked about Nano. Let me talk about Truth. I've known Truth since he had like, I think around 15K subs when he first started Dokkan. And I'm literally in a lot of his older videos. Tech Vegeta Blue and STR Rose when he first started on those banners. I was in that. I don't remember how we met. I think it was Animated Muscle, maybe? I've known him for a long time. Aaron D. Yeager asks, how has Dokkan changed your life? It's fully changed my life. If it wasn't for Dokkan, I probably wouldn't have been streaming. And if it wasn't for Dokkan, I wouldn't be doing this. But also, if I wasn't streaming, then I wouldn't have talked with Nano. And if it weren't for Nano was the one who pushed me to do YouTube again. There's just so many things where it just goes back to like, I think everything in life, there's a reasoning as to why it happened. Dokkan has forever changed my life. Wouldn't have had all this, any of this, if it wasn't for Dokkan. Dokkan is what got me started on YouTube, basically. And I am forever grateful to Dokkan. Did it beat go well? Asked, how has the move been for you? And how does it feel to be in a new city and environment? Do you feel any changes, like more motivation and opportunities? And what special surprises or gift do you have in store going forward? Well, now that I think all the mover shenanigans is over, I'll tell you right now, the movers were hell. Probably the worst experience I've ever had with really anything. Initially, I had paid like a 45% deposit initially, which was like $1,400. And then they said the rest was gonna be like $1,300 to pay for the move here. They came to get my stuff, and then they said, this is wrong. We're actually doubling the cost, and you have to pay an extra $2,400 right now, which basically the whole scam, it was like a middleman middleman scam thing, and they had backed us up into like a situation where I had made the deposit a month prior to the move. They came 2 days before I was moving, basically locked us into a corner and said, this is your only opportunity to like get your stuff there. Now you do this, you lose your $1,000 that you had already deposited. You also don't bring your stuff. We had to kind of do it because it was the only option we really had. Got my car on time. My car did ship on time, and I got my car, and thank God for that. Nothing was moved, nothing was broken, nothing anything. The reason why I wasn't in this house a lot earlier, this was supposed to be here on the 25th was my move-in day. My stuff arrived April 5th. Shout outs to Cinna, Mojito, and Extra Emily for letting me stay in their house for literally like 2 weeks, basically. I didn't have anywhere to sleep. I didn't have anything to do. So shout outs to them for giving me a place to stay, make the content that I could make. You saw the old room that I was in for a couple days where I had to be quiet. I was staying with them, and yeah, I'm forever grateful to them for letting me stay with them for 2 weeks. I think all I have to do is unpack, and then I am good to fully live my life here now. My motivation, if anything, has gone up immensely. Seeing Cinna, who was like 400 viewer streamer, has now grown up to like 6,000 viewers, 5,000. She's literally on the top of the game. It's crazy to see. I'm so happy for her, and that alone gives me so much motivation to just grow myself as a streamer, but also not only just Cinna, all my other friends that I've made here now too. I've seen them stream, seeing them like constantly think of ideas. It's just very motivational to see. It's great to have people around you that do the same thing that you do because it motivates you and want to do more. What surprises do I have for you guys? That couch co-op game thing that I'm talking about, it would be Dragon Ball games. I do plan on having some special guests on there, and it's going to be really, really fun. Will probably be for a couple months. Nobody asks, why'd you keep your hair long? I mean, it's drippy as fuck, but just curious. My entire life I had short hair, and I was also a pretty fat kid. I was a pretty big boy. During my senior year of high school, I lost 100 pounds in a year. While I'm losing weight, let me just grow out my hair too, because I'm curious how it'll look. I never really got rid of my long hair. Here's a screenshot from DJ Lost in the Sauce. That was me when I was fat and had short hair. Hopefully it's a good picture, right, Mika? Lilith asks, what's a series that you think is underrated? I really can't think of anything off the top of my head, but recently I did watch this anime called Odd Taxi, which if you have not seen, I very much recommend it. It's only like 12 episodes or 13 episodes. Really doesn't seem like anything crazy is gonna happen. And then shit gets wild. Watch Odd Taxi if you have not. I promise you after, I think the 4th episode, everything will get crazy and you will see that it's just constantly like you want to watch the next episode. The 7th Sin asks, who is your favorite anime villain of all time? Oh, okay, actually, I do have an answer to this. Spoiler warning for Attack on Titan. Here we go. Reiner and Bertolt. They're like villains, but not really. Initially, in season 2, when it's revealed that Reiner and Bertolt are the two Titans, I love this so much. Everything about it was sick. I love their whole storyline. I love how they were feeling. It was everything about it I loved so much. I think that moment also just holds something special to me because that scene specifically is what got me into Attack on Titan. I saw that clip on YouTube. I had gone into Attack on Titan knowing that Reiner and Bertolt were the two the Colossal Titan and Armor Titan, but it was that good that I just was like, I need to watch this anime. Red Hawk asks, did you ever take up any sports either currently and/or in the past? If so, why had you? I get this question asked a lot. Do I play basketball? If you guys didn't know, I am 7 foot tall. That is not a joke. I am genuinely 7 foot tall. For like 10 years, I played basketball. I kind of stopped playing, I think around my sophomore or junior year of high school. I just wasn't enjoying it anymore. It felt like I was being forced to play it just because of my height and I was tall, and then I just didn't like it anymore. I was also fat. I really wasn't moving much. I was just the center and always just doing this, and then boom. Yeah, I just stopped enjoying it. I don't know what it was with it. I just stopped enjoying it. What a sport I would have loved to take on: volleyball. I had the most fun ever with volleyball. It's something that I could use my height into. My high school did not have a volleyball male team. After I graduated, they actually got a boys volleyball team. That was awesome. I played lacrosse for a year, hated it. Was playing a game. I'm usually pretty relaxed because I get scared of hurting people because I am big boy. This guy chucks the ball to shoot. I was pretty far away from the goal. It comes towards me. It hits my nuts. Wearing a cup, by the way, so, no matter what, it still hurts. A heavy ball is coming at you. Boom! And it hurts. He just probably missed shot, whatever. 2 minutes goes by. Same guy goes to take a shot. Now, again, I'm pretty far from the goal. Takes the shot, and he hits me in the nuts again. Boom! I'm like, I am upset. How do you manage to aim twice in my nuts? We line up for the next whistle. I am eyeing the guy. I was only seeing red. Whistle gets blown, kid gets the ball, and I just start whacking the shit out of him. I got a yellow card, and my entire team cheered for me. What was your most successful attempt at rainbowing a unit? Gabe is asking. Let me just tell you, my most successful time of getting a rainbow unit was the greatest unit of all time. Physical Raditz. I rainbowed him in 200 stones. I singled him 3 times and then pulled him twice in 1 multi. And he also asked, what was one of the funniest moments to you that happened in a video? The first thing right now that I can think of is when Tectone, I was first showing him the game, he was talking about Beast Gohan, and then he was like, oh, is Beast Gohan in the game? I had to bring him the bad news that
that's so fucking sick.
You can't play as him.
No.
Another great moment was when I taught Cinna Dokkan and when she had to do the voice acting for Jiren.
Whoa, damn, I'm strong for real. Look at my teeth. Oh fuck, I'm gonna bust. Oh, I busted.
That was definitely something. Last but not least, it wasn't in my video. Nano's entire video of summoning for Bardock. I actually probably is one of my favorite recordings I've ever done with Nano. If not probably my favorite in general. This was just really random. Me and Nano were talking for like 3 hours on a Discord call, and he just starts bringing up Bardock, and he's gonna go record his Bardock video. I was like, want me to be in it? And then I ended up summoning with him, and then had my best luck ever. I got like 3 or 4 Bardocks, a couple of Toras, and like 300 or 200 stones. The vibes were chill, and we were just shit talking each other. It was just such a good vibe. It didn't even feel like I'm recording. Next question is by Grand Cross Enjoyer. Is he cute, Mr. Diddy? Yeah, he's cute. I'd give him, I don't really see much of him, so I'll give him like a 6 out of 10. Dynamite Robin asks, how have you been, and what tips would you give to anyone who wants to become a content creator? I've been great. Vibes here, again, amazing in Austin, and I'm very happy with where I am. What tips would you give to anyone who wants to be a content creator? Honestly, consistency, and then kind of following your niche. New creators usually have to follow their own little niche and just stick with that for a very long time. And that's kind of why I stuck with the wheel for a really long time and like just doing the Dokkan randomizers, because I know that works. I love doing other kinds of content and would love to move more into it. Knowing how YouTube is, I slowly have to move into just like maybe just Dragon Ball. I can't just say I'm releasing a Pokemon video tomorrow and then expect it to do good, you know? You gotta have to stick to your thing. You know, whatever game you're playing, like a beauty product, technology, whatever it is, really stick in your little niche, grow further into that. And I think when you get to a certain point, you can start breaking, slowly breaking, and then doing more things in general, broad, like make a bigger nest. CMX says, who is your dream team for Budokai Tenkaichi 4? I don't know about a dream team. For dream characters, I just want Beast Gohan. He is literally like only in Legends, which is crazy to me. Beast Gohan better be in Tenkaichi 4. Like, I don't know why he wouldn't be. Absolute Power asks, what is your most anticipated EZA/new unit that isn't released yet? Right now, I would say it's the LR Tech Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He is very overdue for it. I don't know why they still have not EZA'd him. Oh, wait a minute. Here's actually a clip of me pulling that unit however many years ago. I can make a whole story about this multi right now.
NANI? Oh! Oh shit! Oh! Oh! Back to Dokkan, baby! Back to Dokkan!
Super exciting. I think he was gonna be hopefully a broken unit with a big number attack stack, because you know that's what I like. A Doink asks, I did the chicken cross the road. I don't know. Mozzarella asks, do you think Dokkan Battle will stop having new content in a few years? If not, what could they add? Do I think Dokkan will stop making content in a few years? Realistically, yeah. They're already planning up to the 10-year anniversary, but you know, how much further can they really go? If a new anime comes out, yes, they will forever keep on going until that anime is done. Or another thing is if they could use manga, but I know they can't use manga because if they could, they would be using it now. Do I think they're gonna go past the 10-year mark? They can. I don't know how much longer it really can run for, but Dokkan does have an expiration date. We just don't know when it's gonna be. But what they can add, I think a new rarity would be awesome. Probably a lot of people would complain about it. If anything, EZA 2, I think that would be great for the game. They also just need to add new style events. I feel like they make the billions of dollars and they do nothing with it. Like they make no new content. The new Count Khalifa EZA, I think is actually amazing. Does that really matter? Because like they just need longer events that are also hard and I don't know. They just need more events in general. They can do so much more. Christopher asks, are you actually the DiddySauce? No. The Dre Express asks, Diddy, when did you start playing Dokkan? When one of the God banners were out, it was like a God Rush banner. This was prior to the first year anniversary on Global. Then I think my first banner that I really did ever spend money on, physical full power Frieza over on Global. I remember I bought the $50 pack that was 90 stones, did a multi, did all the rest of the stones with singles, did not get a single SSR. And then I remembered how distraught I was because I was like 15 or something, which $50 to a 15-year-old was like everything. Oh, this is a good one. Loyal Prince X asks, If YouTube didn't work out, what was your next plan? That wasn't an option. Your boy did not want to go to college, and I was striving to do Twitch, YouTube, whatever. Thank God things turned out the way they did, because if not, I'd still be pushing for my Twitch or YouTube no matter what. No matter what was happening, I would constantly be pushing for that. Wouldn't go to college, still never went to college. I graduated high school. I just started doing a lot more content creation. I was doing content creation in high school, but it wasn't really like going crazy at the time. But now here we are. I'm in my own house at the age of 21. It does feel very surreal. Void Prime asks, what is your favorite video game besides Dokkan? Dokkan really isn't even my favorite video game. My favorite video game actually is Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door on the GameCube. I have played that game probably more than 8 times now, a full playthrough, and I just adore that game. The soundtrack, the story, the characters, everything about that game I love. I hate everything that they did with Paper Mario. They very much ruined that franchise. Other than Paper Mario's, I love Pokemon. I can play Pokemon non-stop, and I can always just play it. You always see me, the Pokemon equals character things. I love Pokemon cards. I love playing the games. I love doing everything Pokemon related. It's just a lot of fun. Probably my last thing would be Smash. The culture for Smash, like when the characters were getting hyped up or like announced and stuff, it was always a great time. Smash to me has always just made probably some of the best memories I have ever with my friends, and I don't know, I love Smash a lot. Paper Mario, Pokemon, Smash, top 3 for me. I Drop GG asks, when is a Diddy and Truth garbage pizza mukbang? That already exists on YouTube. Truth has the garbage plate pizza mukbang video, and I'm technically in it in the VC. So, but an in-person IRL mukbang with Truth, tell Truth to invite me over. I'll do it. I'm down. Lazola asks, random question, and maybe you answered it in a stream already, but will you make some sort of content on Tears of the Kingdom? That's the Breath of the Wild 2 game that's coming out very soon. Probably not. Again, kind of goes back to the algorithm thing. YouTube doesn't really like it when you stray that far into like a different category of stuff. So I probably won't be making content on Tears of the Kingdom. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I'll even have the time myself to personally play it. My free time has very much dwindled down, I'm realizing, after moving here, because I actually have a lot of stuff to do now. Very excited for the game though. Favorite moment of Dokkan, asked by Emmanuel. I don't know what banner this was. This was during the very old times of Dokkan. I was a freshman in high school, and we were in the library, 7 a.m. Me and my friends all lined up on the chairs in the library, just chilling. I do a multi. Let me tell you, old Dokkan, pulling an LR actually meant something. I remember like 4 or 5 in the game at this time. They're all unfeatured in the whole pool of all the hundreds of units that are already in there. With that context out of the way, I do this multi with my friends. It's on a double rate banner, I know that. I pull LR Broly, and I freak out. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm tapping through the multi, I'm going through. At the end, and I'm still pressing really fast, I see LR Trunks as well. And I jump and freak out and start screaming. And my friends started getting spooked. They're like, oh my god, whoa. Is he okay? Toasted one asks, when will you ever play Choco? Nog Senpai, the Nagato Grand Cross asks, what that mouth do? It drinks water. What about you, Nagato? Blaze Beetle asks, what's your honest opinion on Burger King? I actually think their burgers are good. I don't know, I think their burgers are actually tasty. They're probably the most different tasting burgers out of fast food burgers. That doesn't mean in a good way, but they're definitely the most different tasting. Opinions on this funny little guy, Shiny Seeker asks, the Wooper. I love Wooper. Wooper's a cute Pokemon. Probably, honestly. Top 15 Pokemon, maybe? Probably top 15. Tommy asks, what is your Dunkin' order? It's a large cold brew coffee with sweet foam on top, less ice, bacon, egg and cheese croissant, or 2 orders of hash browns, a glazed blueberry donut, and if I'm feeling like a fatty, add a double chocolate donut as well. Aaron Atkin asks, favorite artist and/ or genre of music to listen to? I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually really bad with like artists and music names. I don't really listen to music that much. It's kind of unfortunate because I do enjoy listening to music. It's just I don't know how to find music, and when I do, I usually forget the song name or artist in general. It's really bad because I can probably name 1,000+ Pokemon, but I couldn't tell you what a band name is at all. So I really don't have an answer for this because I'm just that bad at remembering song names and artist names. Blueberry asks, if you have one, what's your favorite sports anime or manga? Now, I've only watched 2. I've only watched Haikyuu, and Blue Lock is actually so tough. For Haikyuu, I loved the scene where the tall guy actually starts trying and then does like that one block scene in season 3, and then like he gets hyped, and then the entire team just like gets super excited. I jumped out of my couch when I was watching that. And Blue Lock as well is just really good. I just enjoyed Blue Lock, and the animation is goddamn amazing, and the story is great. It's so weird to me that that sports anime is just such a weird thing to think about. And then when I watch it, I'm like, it's like so good. I'm gonna have to give it a high Q for now. Daimo Picoro asks, what do you think of Diddy Kong? I think he's cool. Monkey Lover asks, favorite COD Zombies map? Derice from World at War, Ascension from Black Ops 1, Mob of the Dead, and Buried from Black Ops 2. I think those 4 are probably off the top of my head. Wait, Kino. Those 5. I can't really pick a favorite. Those are the ones that, to me, I remember the most, and probably the most I've ever played Zombies maps. Those 5. Derice is probably the one I have the most time on, or Kino. Asks, are we finally going to see an IRL Diddy, Nano, and Truth collab? Now, I'm gonna call Truth out right now. He was supposed to fly out to Nano's place during the 8th anniversary, and then he backed out. Surely, Nano and Truth will both fly out here because I have the rooms for it, and we will definitely be doing content here together, right? Zaza asks, how much do you think your Dokkan account is worth? Even though I've probably spent over 6 figures on my account, it is probably worth not even 5 figures. You can spend $10,000 on a banner. Your account will still not go up $10,000. You're just gonna go for that unit that just came out that will devalue so fast that it's crazy. Rising says, backflip? Sure. Alexander Nassus asks, have you ever been recognized in public yet? Funny enough, yeah, I have multiple times actually. I think the first time I've ever really been recognized in public as DiddySauce is when I went to Atlantic City and I went to the boardwalk with a few friends. I was in line for like the little pirate ship thing that goes like that. Someone comes up behind me and says, are you DiddySauce? And it was a super wholesome reaction. I made it very cringe at the end. I went for a fist bump and then he was going to fist bump me, and then I went for a high five afterwards. Nice asks, have you ever read or watched One Piece? I watched One Piece up to the Skypiea arc and then I got bored and I stopped watching it. I think that's like episode 130 or 40. Will you ever do Pokemon content on your own channel? Not on DiddySauce, but if I ever do make Pokemon content, it would be on a different channel. Funny enough, I have a Pokemon channel, just have not uploaded on it. It's called PokeSauce. There's a picture of it. Boggy asks, how much money have you spent on Dokkan? Too much. Destravine asks, how did it feel knowing there's so many people living in your walls? Would the rooms be so echoey if they were here? Super Saiyan Godboy asks, Gogeta or Vegeta? Gogeta. Diddy, what Dragon Ball characters would you pick for a 5-on-5 game of basketball? Hear me out. Cell, because I think he'd be great. Gohan, because I think he'd be really smart at it. Number 3, best pick, Piccolo. Just gonna grab the ball. They're just gonna stretch their hand and just grab it. Then gives me these nail, and then we can also get Lord Slug. Kagi asks, when is Super Saiyan Blue Shallot coming to Legends? That's a great question, Kagi, and I know you know the answer to it. And that's why I'm proud to be the announcer of Super Saiyan Blue Shallot coming out. Huh? Hey man. Hey, listen, I wasn't gonna reveal anything. I swear I didn't. What pushes you to make content every day? My bills. Do you prefer dub or sub for Dragon Ball? I actually love the dub for Dragon Ball. I also don't dislike the sub. Dragon Ball dub is so special and unironically so good. Some dubs for some anime, I just cannot watch. Most of them, honestly. I really just watch sub for all anime. Dub for Dragon Ball is fantastic. That dude Tech asks, how'd you meet Nano and Doto? I've always been curious. Well, I already answered the Nano one. Doto, it was a game show with Nano and Doto, and I was the Jeopardy guy. They did a Jeopardy Dragon Ball game or something, and I was the Jeopardy guy. Lotus asks, when will we be getting DiddySauce merch? Well, I've been wanting merch for a while. I just need like to think something out and then also have a team to talk with about it. I also just want to genuinely think in my head what I want. We passed over 100K subs now. I think it's time to get some merch. I just got a plan of that. Gazoro PN asks, can we get more videos such as new players playing Dokkan now that you live closer to people? Yes, actually, I've already asked a few creators that are in the area if they'd be down to record it. I've already got a few okays or a couple people that I've asked, and they'd be down. If you could have any Pokemon card in the world, what would it be and why? First edition Holo Yanma from, I think, Neo Discovery is what it is. It's the only Holo Yanma card in all of Pokemon cards. Not even first edition, just in general. I would love to have that card. Carlos G asks, how does it feel being so tall? I'm 5'11" and the second tallest in my family. Well, sometimes it's a really good superpower to have. Also, it's like the worst thing ever. Nothing is built for someone that is 7 foot. Average door heights are 7 foot. I literally don't even fit in this doorway. I have to duck everywhere, basically. It's become an instinct for me to duck because when I was in middle school, there's these little low-hanging metal things. I got to a point where I kept on growing. When I was walking, I banged my head on it. And ever since then, I've had the instinct to duck under every doorway. If I'm on an airplane, I always get the like main cabin extra because it gives you more leg room. Back pain truly is a problem for tall people. But the perk to it is that when I'm in a full crowd of people, my friend group will know where I am because I can just see the tall pillar. I can scout out my own friends as well, or scout out people I'm looking for. It's just a lot of different things that normally people wouldn't really be thinking about. Clothes as well. Shoes. I have a size 14, 15 shoe size. It's hard to shop for that. I would prefer to be like 6'3". Honestly, if I can just be 6 even, I'd be fine with that. I think that concludes the Q&A. If you guys have any more questions, I will be down to answer in the comment section down below. I'll be scrolling through the comments today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it, and surely Miko's gonna kill the editing on this as well. Big things to come. I'm super excited, and thank you guys so much for 100K as well. I do plan on doing a 100K special as soon as possible. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.